Hi there. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Thanks for stopping by. We hope you enjoy the content we have to offer. Let us know if you have any questions or comments, and be sure to subscribe to stay updated on future videos.
Planning on towing or hauling a lot of stuff with your SUV? The 2023 Ford Expedition might be just what you're looking for. This large three-row SUV offers seating for 8 and is one of the biggest and most capable vehicles out there. But it's also plenty refined and offers just about everything Ford supplies these days in regards to technology, including Blue Cruise, which is a helpful hands-free driver assist system for use on select highways. Much of the Expedition's robust capability comes by way of its truck-based underpinnings. Ford says you can pull up to 9,300 pounds with the Expedition when it's properly equipped. That's enough to pull a good-sized trailer or boat. Or if you need space for a family road trip or to help move house, there's the long-wheelbase Expedition Max body style and its substantial 121.5 cubic feet of cargo space behind the first-row seats. The Expedition is one of just a few large SUVs around. The Chevrolet Tahoe and GMC Yukon, plus the related Suburban and Yukon XL, are the Expedition's primary rivals, but you might also consider the relatively new Jeep Wagoneer or Wagoneer L. Toyota is out with a redesigned Sequoia, too. What's the best max-sized SUV for you? Read our test team's expert rating to find out how the Expedition stacks up. How does the Expedition drive? We're impressed with the V6 engine's muscle. Any SUV this large can't really be this quick, can it? We tested an Expedition Platinum with 4WD, and it accelerated from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 6.9 seconds. That's almost a second quicker than a comparable Chevy Tahoe. The Expedition is responsive and easy to drive when you aren't burying the accelerator into the ground too. The brake pedal is slightly squishy when you first press on it, but ultimately it's pretty easy to come to smooth stops, which is the important part. The steering has a light effort and helps to make this Expedition feel a little less humongous. While you won't likely be driving your Expedition with Secret Service-like urgency, there are some pretty admirable qualities here for such a large SUV. It's no Mercedes GLS, but this does not feel clumsy. How comfortable is the Expedition? The Expedition's front seats are comfy and cushy. They have multiple zones of lumbar support and even have a massage function in the higher trims. The second-row seats are also decently plush. The third-row seating is firm but still adequate for adult use. The Expedition's ride quality is pretty smooth too. We were less impressed by the Expedition's climate control. The airflow from the vents is noisy and not particularly strong. The seat heaters also might disappoint if you really like them to get hot. On the upside, the Expedition is impressively quiet on the highway and around town. How's the interior? The Expedition makes full use of its interior space. It's roomier than the Chevy Tahoe and gives every passenger ample room and comfort. The third row's accessibility is particularly impressive, allowing even adults to get in and out without much more effort than it takes to sit in the second row. The center console is a bit button-heavy. It's not immediately user-friendly, but it doesn't require too much time to master. It's a simpler layout than the Tahoe's too. Visibility out of the front is hampered by the massive windshield pillars. But even though the rear window looks to be a mile away, a clear backup camera and available 360-degree camera system take the edge off backing up. How's the tech? Ford's Sync infotainment system has come a long way over the years, and the newest iteration is pretty user-friendly. The navigation system does look a bit dated but offers pinch-to-zoom functionality, helping to make it quick and easy to use. Our test vehicle's 12-speaker Bang & Olufsen audio system made good use of the Expedition's large cabin, providing both power and clarity. The voice controls are basic and can help with simple functions. Android Auto and Apple CarPlay smartphone integration systems come standard with wireless connectivity. The Expedition's advanced driver aids, such as adaptive cruise control, work fine but aren't quite as full-featured as those in some rival SUVs. How's the storage? The Expedition has a listed cargo capacity of 20.9 cubic feet behind the third row, 57.5 cubic feet behind the second row and 104.6 cubes max. That's less space than its direct rival, the Chevy Tahoe. But the Expedition's extra spaces for all your knickknacks, plus its flexible seating arrangement, more than compensate. The Expedition is also a good vehicle for hauling little kids around. It has easy-to-access anchors for safety seats plus lots of room to fit rear-facing seats. Towing capacity is great with a maximum capacity of 9,300 pounds when properly equipped. How's the fuel economy? The Expedition gets an EPA estimated 19 mpg in combined city, highway driving. That's similar to what the EPA posts for other large SUVs. But we had difficulty matching the EPA's numbers in our real-world testing. Something else to consider is that premium fuel is required to get the quoted power numbers. During our time with the Expedition, we could notice a difference in performance between regular and premium fuel. Is the Expedition a good value? The Expedition is priced comparable to other large SUVs such as the Chevy Tahoe. Warranty coverage is also typical for a non-luxury automaker. Interior build quality and materials choices slightly exceed what's available from its crosstown rivals. The Expedition isn't fun to drive in the classic sense, but it is rewarding to summon its muscle car-like torque and use this big SUV for its intended purposes. Road trips, daily commuting and heading out to the great outdoors are all right up the Expedition's alley.